Namaste. How are you going with lockdown? Such uncertain times, crazy times. If you're anything like me, I just keep wandering around and can't get out of my own road. But I find that when I practice yoga, it gets me out of my head, into my body, helps me feel grounded and able to sit with that uncertainty a little bit more. So I'm just going to show you a few techniques that may be helpful. So we're starting with the grounding breath. So this is really good for anxiety, just helps you to feel a little bit more grounded, being in the present. So what we do is we imagine that in the center of our forehead we have a square, and starting at the bottom left-hand corner, we breathe in for 4, hold the breath across the top for 4, exhale down the other side for 4, and then holding without breath back to the start. We're going to do this 7 times. So you don't need to count or worry, you just need to breathe. Our left hemisphere of the brain is satisfied with the counting, and the right hemisphere is satisfied with the breathing and the rhythm. So see how you feel now, see how you feel afterwards. So close down your eyes, make sure you're sitting with your spine straight. Visualize a square in the center of your forehead, starting at the bottom left-hand corner, breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. And without, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Without, 2, 3, 4. In, hold, out, without, in, hold, out, without, in, hold, out, without, in, hold, out, without, in, hold, out, without. Breathe normally now, allowing the edges of your square to dissolve and just to become space. And just draw yourself into that space now. And become that space. And just noticing how you feel now. Gently move the head from side to side. Blink open the eyes. Bring your knees up and give yourself a hug. Round your spine. And then bring your legs straight out in front. Bringing one foot in to rest beside the inner thigh. So we're going to take a forward bend and then we're going to take a twist. Okay, circle your arms up, lift up out of the waist and forward bend. The aim here is to get the belly closer to the thigh as we're squeezing over our reproductive glands, our glands which create new life. They inspire our creativity. So when you're feeling a little bit stuck, this is a good one to do. Let your head and neck relax now. Let the shoulders soften. See if you can take some of that tension out of behind the knee. The forward bends are also very calming. Then gaze forward, bring the arms up, come all the way up. And that flood of energy comes into those glands now. Lift up a little taller. And then we're going to turn towards the bent leg side. Place our hand on the knee, fingertips behind us, and just taking a twist, looking behind that shoulder. The leg that's on the floor, we point the toes up, grounding down through the leg. And just close your eyes here. Feel that twist in your spine from the bottom to the top. Send your energy alongside the spine. This pathway to our brain through our central nervous system. When we twist, we wring it out. We get more clarity in our thoughts so we can see more clearly the way. Turning back to center and change over your legs. Move the padding away from the sit bones. Circle the arms up and forward fold, squeezing over. Just keeping chin up to start. And then relax down. Looking up now, coming up, lifting taller and turning to the other side for that twist. Keep the spine lifting tall. Relax through the shoulders, the arms, the legs. And breathe. Turn back to the center. Bring both knees up. Hang forward. Let's come up onto our knees now for the camel. Knees are just a little bit wider than the hips. And we want to untangle this network of nerves that's in the solar plexus. We hold a lot of anxieties here, any negativity that we harbour. So let's take the arms back, and there's two options. You can hold the low back or you can reach for the heels. Wherever you are, pushing those hips as far forward as you can, lengthening up vertically and then letting the head and neck drop back. Breathe into the belly, breathe deep, a new breath, a new energy. Breathe out and let go of the baggage. Let go of the stuff that's not serving you. And gently now, we're sinking the hips backwards. You're going to sit down between the heels. Gentle with the neck as you come up. Stretching forward. And coming down into child's pose, letting go even more. Big breath in and let it out with a sigh. Let's come all the way down onto our tummy now. Arms are stretched out in front, legs are stretched out behind. We're going to do the swallow, which works on our adrenal glands. That balance between adrenaline, running, and that apathy we feel when we're just quite lethargic. Finding that middle ground. Raise up your arms and legs, head and chest. And then take the arms back and fly. Fingertips pointing towards the toes as the toes lift higher. Neck is long and we're gazing just over the front of the mat. Finding that determination to keep going. Lifting a little higher with those legs. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. 3, 2, 1, and come down. Just rest your head to the side and relax completely. Just feel your body's response here. The adrenaline pumping through the blood. Focus comes into the heart now. Just going to take another little twist. Your hands under your shoulders, like you're ready to curl up into a cobra. And then take one arm out to the side, level with the shoulders, slide it further over, and then roll your body towards that straight arm. As you roll over, see if that top leg, if you can bend it, and bring the foot to the floor behind you. If that's a bit strong, if it's hovering, that's okay. Find a place to rest the head. And just breathe into that twist. Feel it from the bottom of the spine, all the way up. Stretching across the front of the heart, squeezing through the shoulder blades. And maybe it even starts to come into your throat. Let's gently unwind. Come back to the center. Bring both hands under the shoulders and do the same on the other side. Slide the other arm out. Roll towards it. Take that top leg, place it behind you. Might feel different on this side. Might be stiffer, might be tighter. Just make any adjustments. Come back to center. Hands slide further under the shoulders to peel yourself up. And come and find a cat pose here. Just take a few cat stretches. Inhaling to lift the chest, look up, lift the tail. Exhaling to hunch. And then come and sit with your legs straight out. We're going to do fish pose. So we start sitting and then we finish lying down. Then we're going to have a nice little relaxation. So if you've got a blanket or anything handy, make sure you're warm and comfortable. So we're sitting on our hands, wriggling our shoulder blades in as close as we can. Elbows bend so we rest on the forearms. Lifting up the chest, pointing the toes, and then letting the head dangle back. Let it be free. Tuning into our intuition, our inner voice. And having trust. Relax your shoulders a little more. You may feel some sensations in the sides of the throat as the parathyroid glands spread the calcium throughout the blood for steady nerves. Let's lie back now, straighten through the arms, slide the head back. Put weight on the heels as you release your hands. And let your arms flop. Let everything flop. Turn your head gently from side to side, releasing your neck. And then raise your head, look at your toes. And peel the neck back slowly in line with the spine. Lick your lips and swallow. Let the head be still. There's a fullness in the lips, in the cheeks, and a warm feeling over the throat. Relaxing all the tiny muscles around the eyes, across the forehead. And feeling that warmth come into the back of the neck, spreading across your shoulders and down your arms as they gently fall. There's a gentle movement in the chest as the abdomen rises and falls with the breath. All the muscles in the shoulders and the back sink a little deeper into the floor. No tension in the buttocks, the hips, relaxing through the top of the legs, the lower legs and the knees. Give your ankles a little shake, little wiggle, and let them fall loose. Notice how relaxed your body is. From the top of the head down to the tips of the toes. Mind is quiet. Breath is soft. And you're okay. You have everything you need right here. Allow yourself to sink a little deeper into this still part of you. Stay as long as you would like to stay. Have a lovely day. Namaste.